Hours, the NTSB announced findings in that devastating mid-air crash at DCA, including the probable cause and some recommendations to prevent a similar tragedy.
Yeah, 67 people were killed when an American Airlines jet collided with an Army Black Hawk helicopter. Our Randy Hildreth was at today's hearing where similar safety recommendations have come up before.
The NTSB is putting a lot of blame on the FAA for last year's deadly mid-air crash at DCA. At Tuesday's hearing on the crash, the board discussed its probable cause findings, including faulting the FAA for putting the helicopter route near the runway. It also noted the helicopter was flying too high at the time of the crash. The NTSB also said air traffic controllers relied on visually tracking aircrafts under high workloads, which they say was dangerous.
Were they set up for failure?
They were not adequately prepared to do the jobs they were assigned to do.
Tuesday's meeting also came with next steps, including dozens of recommendations from the NTSB to the FAA, U.S. Army, and the Department of War, including the FAA retraining controllers on threat and error management, recommending a review of helicopter routes, reassessing DCA's aircraft arrival rate based on the complexity of the airspace, and updating aircraft detection systems for nearby air traffic information.
What level of confidence do I have that the FAA will do them all? They better do them all.
NTSB Chair Jennifer Homendy said this isn't the first time the agency has raised concerns and said the FAA has ignored safety warnings for years.
As somebody who worked on the Hill, I will take every single one of those recommendations in a bill, especially the ones that we've been issuing for years. You know, see and avoid, visual separation.
Oh, this is the last picture of Mikey.
Christina Levy-Stovall was at Tuesday's hearing. Her son Mikey was one of the 67 who died in that crash. Her hope?
Reach out to your local senator or congressman and just say, we want safer skies for all families. We don't want another family to go through what we are.
Randy Hildreth, WUSA 9.
And within the last hour, we got a response from the FAA to today's NTSB report. In a statement, a spokesperson tells WUSA 9, and we're quoting here, following the DCA tragedy, the FAA immediately acted to improve safety. We reduced the DCA hourly arrival rate and restricted helicopter traffic in the surrounding airspace. We gradually increased the arrival rate after determining that uptick could be handled safely where it remains today. The FAA also moved quickly to bolster the DCA tower staffing. And that was the end of the quote.
All right, so today the